Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Force here, completing our playthrough of the Duels of the Planeswalkers 2013 campaign. We have just defeated Jace and Chandra, and now we are up against the final boss, Nicol Bolas. And then after we finish this campaign here, my plan is to start doing some multiplayer. Nicol Bolas' deck is ridiculous. Look at this, creature size decks, everything 5 stars. I'm just gonna try to kill him with speed with the Goblin deck. That's my attempt here. Gonna try to, we'll see what happens. I get to play first, starting off with a Goblin Arsonist here. Also have a Ember Hauler. Other goblins get +1/+1 and have haste. This is a pretty good opening hand. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Would have liked a Raging Goblin first turn, but beggars can't be choosers. This is some pretty good opening synergy, though. I got to play all 3 turns, and then we've got this, which is ridiculous, but can't be played for a million years. All right, Nicol Bolas, let's see what you got here. I'm intrigued. Nothing turn 1. Lets me pop down the Ember Hauler. I can tap 1, sack it to deal 2 damage to a creature or player. Also going to be able to attack with this. The Arsonist. And then next turn, I'll be swinging for a lot more. Get him in play. Other goblins. So he's not included in that +1/+1, which is unfortunate, of course, but it is what it is. Nicol Bolas, turn 2. Plays an island. So he's at least 2 colors. Reckless 1. Oh my gosh, what an opening hand. Check this out, guys. Goblin Chieftain now. These guys are getting pumped up. And we're hitting for... Whew. Goblin deck speed is a riot. And next turn, we got the Reckless 1 coming through, and he's going to be a 5/5. Ooh, boy. We could win next turn, huh? This is the hardest... No way. We could win this turn. Nicol Bolas, what do you got? You got anything to do? That was the most ridiculously lucky opening hand. Plays the Gem of Becoming. Sacrifice Gem of Becoming, search your library for an island card. Put... Okay. Oh boy, talk about a lucky opening hand. Guys, this is for serious here. We just won the game. That is ridiculous. Holy crap. that was honestly the most perfect thing that could have happened. Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay, so that happened. Nicol Bolas has been defeated. I unlocked a card. Just to show you too, people are complaining about difficulty. Yeah, I know I defeated him. It's awesome. I unlocked the revenge campaign. That's cool. People complaining about the difficulty. This wasn't the hardest one. It's in gold. I didn't even realize I was playing some of these guys at moderate before, and all the encounters. This was the medium difficulty. All the encounters are the hardest. They're just by default that way. But yeah, I ended up switching it up because people were complaining. Whatever. I guess I didn't even realize I was playing at the moderate difficulty. I don't think it makes that much of a difference. Maybe it does, who knows. But obviously, I just blasted through these last 3 guys. Plenty of luck involved in Magic the Gathering. As you just saw, that's going to be the shortest video in the history of ever. Alright, well, we killed Nicol Bolas. And rather than just end this here, you know, I guess we could we could just hop in and try a multiplayer thing right now. Yeah? What do you guys think about that? Sound good? That was ridiculous. Alright, so as you can see, there is a quick match here. Create match, custom match. Let's just try the quick match. Free for all. FFA. Hopefully, I just want to do a 1v1 here. See what we got. Oh, joining game. How about you take longer? No. No games are available? Alright, let's just do the anything, I guess. Well, that's silly. That was the luckiest hand. That should not have happened. I won way too fast against the hardest deck in the campaign. Shows you though, man, goblin decks can just raffle people. They really can. Wow, no one's playing apparently. Let me try this real quick, guys, alright? Let's give that a shot. So we're gonna give this a second. There we go. Someone's joined, and we begin. Pretty terrible opening hand. Draw a new one. That's better. All right. Balloon Brigade. I can give it flying. 2/2 haste, and we're actually gonna start off with that. Obviously, we're definitely keeping this hand. This is a nice opener. All right, so this is a 2/2 haste. Check this out though. Whenever it attacks, defending player reveals top card of his or her library. If it's a land, they get to put it into their hand. The reason, I mean, that sounds like, hey, why are we helping him? It's because we're hitting him for 2 first turn. That's why. It's such a strong card. The fact that it's a 2/2 haste first turn, and you know, look, that wasn't a. It looks like he's got the goblin deck as well, I believe. I've got a nice start though, so we'll see. We'll see what he's able to do here. Opens up with the Arsonist. When it dies, he gets to deal 1 damage to a creature or player. So what I think I'm going to do actually with that is, because if I hit him with this, this will die and he'll do 1 damage to that and that dies. I think I'm actually going to cycle this to kill him off, to kill off that creature. Just so I can get 2 through. Rather than having him kill my 2/2, so. He just loses that, nothing he can do about it. Does 1 damage to me. Attack phase. He's got the Incinerator as well. Good start for me though, in this Goblin versus Goblin deck. However, it can swing at any point. I mean, he's got a full hand here, so he's gonna start throwing stuff down. Plays the 1/2 pro blue. Whenever it attacks, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn for each other goblin attacking. Obviously, you can see how that's a good card. However, unfortunately for him, I've got some tricks on my sleeve here. Gonna throw down a Raging Goblin. Also going to shock his Pile Driver. And then we're going to swing for 3. And then next main phase, I'll play that as well. So that shock was perfect timing there. He is now down to 13. Gonna play this guy, which I can get flying. He throws down 1/1. He can tap 2. Sack it to deal 4 damage to our creature. It's a 1/1. However, he can't do that yet. He can't tap 2 with it. Oh, yes. Look at this. Reckless 1. Perfect. He can't sack it yet, though. He can sack it next turn, but he can't sack it right now. Reckless 1 comes through. It's a 5/5 now. Gonna swing with everything I have. Gets a mountain in his hand because of my 2/2. What is he gonna do? That's the question. Does he block the 5/5? He's blocking a 1/1, so he's just trading creatures there. It's gonna drop the Reckless 1 down for next turn, but right now it's still gonna go through his 5 damage because it doesn't die until the end of the combat. So, there you go. He's down to 5, though. Plays a Reckless one. That's just a 1/1. Oh, for all goblins. Okay. So, he has to save it to block, though. He's got really no choice. And I picked up this guy, 2/2. That means I'm going to get 5 through, no matter what, and I win. Because he's got haste. So, guys, Goblin deck wins. Goblin deck wins, as you can see. It's so strong, you know. It's so very strong, and unfortunately, Mr. Force Us couldn't do anything about it. And Force wins, the first ever multiplayer match posted on the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks so much for watching. That was fun. So what I'm gonna do now, though, this is my plan going forward, just so you guys know. I'm still gonna continue to play myself through the campaign, but I don't think it's really gonna do much for you guys to just see more of the same, you know. In Revenge, things are more difficult, but it's still really playing just against AI. So I'm gonna pick a couple decks. I'm gonna play a bunch of games with them against the AI and just unlock the rest of the cards. That way I can have access to everything. Now remember, let me show you the deck manager real quick, in case you forgot. So you play with these decks. Like, let's look at the Goblin deck here. You play with these decks here, and you unlock cards, and they have been actually automatically dumping into my deck. So I'm gonna of course want to thin this deck out. It's at 70 cards right now. Besides the recordings that you guys have seen, I haven't touched this at all. You know, I don't have the time to really play it in my spare time. But I'm gonna start thinning out these decks, start to take it a little more seriously, and continue to play, say, my favorite decks to unlock cards. So you can see there's still 23 cards here that can be unlocked, and I unlock them just by playing against the AI and defeating them. It'll unlock like pretty much a card of victory. So it's a lot of games you have to play to actually unlock these full decks access, and then thin them down, getting what I want. For example, having another Goblin Grenade would be awesome. Might need another Incinerator. I don't even know how many are in the deck right now. But if there's only there's only 2 right now, so I might want to grab that other Incinerator. Smelt, destroy target artifact, and probably not going to main deck that. Sideboard would be good. Pile Driver is just amazing. This is an unbelievable card. That's obviously going to be something that I want in there. Offensive, Goblin Offensive, pretty good as well. So yeah, I'll play through. I'll start to unlock some of these cards here and filter through my decks, get them down to 60 cards, give or take, and then yeah, start to do some multiplayer matches like the one that you just saw. So thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the playthrough of the campaign. If anything, the one thing I may do is just show you guys my playthrough of the challenges. Challenges are pretty interesting. Basically what they do is they set you up in a situation. Just random example. I'll just show you the start of this. I'm not gonna do it right now in this video, but I just want to show you the start of this. So they're gonna put you in this really difficult situation, and a lot of times you just have like one turn. So here's the example. Reverse the Assault. It's your opponent's turn, and he's intent to beat you down to the last few points of life. Can you survive the assault and win on your next turn? So the thing here is I'm going to be trying to make sure. All right, so he's got Vigilance Reach. It's a 4/4. It doesn't tap when it attacks, and it can block creatures with flying. All right, hold up there. He's also got a 4/4 Trample and a 1/2 with Reach and Death Touch. So you have to look at everything you have in your hand. Basically, what can you do with the cards in your hand, and to try to survive this turn and then win next turn. And this is basically exactly how this is all set up. So I think I may take some time to go through and do those. I think that would be pretty fun. If that's something you guys are interested in, let me know. If you would rather I just do multiplayer matches, and I don't know, you know, it's probably just gonna be like a few videos a week or something like that. I wanted to bang through the campaign for you guys, so I did pretty much about a video a day, but it's not going to keep at that clip. I'll definitely still keep Magic on the channel, just because I love it so much, though. I'd like to show you guys some of that. And maybe eventually, once I start to get back into the physical game, we can actually just take the camcorder and show you some stuff about that, talk to you a bit more about the game. Magic the Gathering's really, really fun, really enjoyable, and this is kind of a nice entryway into the physical card game, which I have been away from for quite a while, so certainly, of course, considering getting back into that as well. Thanks again, guys. If you like the content, please subscribe. And as always, keep watching and keep owning. Take it easy, guys.